Final update. 3. My mom texted, "Don't come to Thanksgiving. You are too emotional. We need a break from her. Your sister needs peace." My baby and I just turned around and drove home. 2 weeks later, when they saw where we went and who we were with, my mom smiled and reached out. My daughter hid behind me. I told them we had plans and gently closed the door. That weekend, my sister texted again. No apology, just a snide message. "So, are you talking to mom again now, or are we all still the villains?" I deleted it because here's the thing, I wasn't mad anymore. I was clear. They had made their choice. They wanted quiet over connection, control over chaos. And when I stopped bending for them, they didn't know how to act. A few days later, a bill reminder came from my parents' electric company. They'd added me as an emergency contact years ago. The note said the payment was overdue. I left it alone. For the first time, they were starting to feel what it was like not to have me fixing everything, and I wasn't done yet. By the time January rolled around, my parents still hadn't figured it out. They were convinced this was just another dramatic phase, that I'd come around like I always did, that if they waited long enough, I'd forgive them without them ever having to say the actual words. They were wrong. They didn't even believe I could stay away. They thought I'd fold. I didn't. What they didn't understand was that something had snapped during that drive back from Thanksgiving. Not just in me, but in how I saw them. Once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. They didn't just reject me that day. They rejected my daughter. And once someone does that, there's no clean way back. We were sitting in Aunt Linda's backyard the Saturday after New Year's. Nothing fancy, just chili, cornbread, and a small fire pit. My daughter was helping Uncle Rob roast bread. Even though she kept eating it before it hit the flames, she was happy. Safe. Loud. Free. Linda pulled me aside and handed me her phone, a screenshot from her sister who still talks to my mom, showing a group chat my sister had written. Well, Stacy took the money and went to Hawaii instead, and now she thinks she's above us because Linda and Rob let her sit in their hot tub for a week. It was so petty. I almost laughed. Almost. That's when Linda told me what I hadn't known before. My mom had already told people they were going to Hawaii weeks before Thanksgiving. She told everyone, coworkers, her hairdresser, neighbors, that I was flying the whole family to Hawaii to celebrate my promotion. She even claimed she picked the hotel. In reality, she was home in the cold with overdue bills and a story that kept changing. First a scheduling issue, then a family emergency, then silence. That silence broke when she emailed me 4 long paragraphs. She didn't apologize. She forgave me. Said I was emotional. Said she and Dad were choosing love. Said she didn't want my daughter to lose her family because I was holding a grudge. She never mentioned the Thanksgiving text, what it did to my kid, or the trip I paid for. She ended by hinting at next month's expenses. The bill notices kept coming: electric, gas, water, emergency contact reminders, breadcrumbs. I ignored them. I didn't reply. I kept going. My sister tried next. "Are you still mad, or can we talk again?" I blocked her. That night, I printed a photo from Hawaii, my daughter laughing in the waves, and put it on the fridge. It reminded me we were finally out, and I wasn't giving that up. They showed up once more, smiling like nothing happened. But it wasn't a misunderstanding. It was a choice. Weeks passed. Spring came. My daughter turned 6. Aunt Linda and Uncle Rob celebrated with us. My parents weren't invited, and they didn't ask. I saw them once after that, sitting in a car watching me in a parking lot. I felt nothing. That's when I knew it was over. They sent a final letter asking for calm, productive conversation. Still no accountability. Still no change. I didn't respond. Later, Aunt Linda posted photos from our Alaska trip. The caption said, "Family isn't always who you're born to. Sometimes it's who shows up." When we got home, I changed my number, removed myself from everything tied to them, and built a Lego castle with my daughter. She asked if Grandma and Grandpa were still mad. I said, "We don't worry about people who don't clap when we shine." She smiled. "Good. I like us better anyway." Me, too. And this time, I didn't just walk away from the door. I locked it.